Hi everyone, welcome to Having a Laugh. Yes, we are. I think we're enjoying ourselves, aren't we, at 16?
Yeah, I am. I think it's a really good story.
We were saying off camera, weren't we, that if it was a judge patriotic, we'd give it a
Oh,
thumbs
that's
up.
right. I did just say, didn't I?
Because it
Yeah.
is a very, 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 very good. We're only doing another 20 minutes of it because I think 6 is probably 6 too many. But I'm quite intrigued by it, and I think, if you want to find out a bit more about it, it's a good demo, isn't it?
It goes on forever, doesn't it?
Seems to be going on here.
Let's just now press one more click and the demo ends.
Oh god, that'd be
Let's tack it onto
terrible.
the
We'll have
last
to tack it on the
episode.
last one if it
Yeah,
is.
we will.
We'll do a but then.
But then.
Hey, wait! But he doesn't stop. He disappears out of sight almost as quickly as he came. What was that about?
Lena, sorry.
I turn around because I'm used to my name being sent many variations and see a familiar face step into view. Tobias looks shocked. He's holding his bow. He's probably in the middle of hunting.
What are you doing?
He walks over to pick up my crutch without waiting for an answer and then hands it to me. I feel my anger level rising at the fact that I couldn't get time to pick it up before he appeared. What does it matter to you what I'm doing?
You're still hurt. You shouldn't be up here. There are monsters, you know.
Yes, I know. I can take care of myself.
Oh.
I take one more look around after traces of the stranger. Let's just read that again. I take one more look around after traces of the stranger, but he doesn't seem to be anywhere anymore. I don't feel the traces of his presence. He only came when she was meditating.
And you went when Tobias came here?
Yes. Forget it. I'm done here. I'm heading to the town.
Do what you want. There's still things to do.
Do you think they secretly love each other? And it's like sexual friction between the two of them here. Because something's going on there, isn't it? Without wasting any more time on talking to Tobias, denying her true feelings, I lean up against the crutch and begin my trek down the hillside. She's trekking down the hillside, folks. Still trekking. Got there.
There you go.
The village is as peaceful as it was when I last left it. People are taking care of daily chores in the main street, while others are working on finishing the roof of one of the newest buildings. Somehow this place stands in complete contrast to the silent forest where I had the strange encounter with the man. I stop and press my hand against my right side. The pain is still there, stronger than it was this morning when I left the cottage.
Oh, she injured it more.
She needs to go to get a cup of tea off of Erin. That's what she needs to do.
Good cup of tea.
Good cup of tea. I can feel the bandages underneath the shirt, and I'm a little worried that I might have caused some unnecessary damage during the fight. I should have been more careful.
Yeah,
Hindsight's a wonderful thing,
exactly,
dear.
Yeah.
I need to get stronger. I have to get my strength back. Drink the tea. Here's the answer.
Oh.
Caught up in my own thoughts, I jump a little at the sound of Gavin's Scottish stroke voice of 007 calling out to me.
I don't know what it
it's
is.
Brilliant.
So you're coming back. You still don't look too well, though.
I straighten up. It's nothing. Gavin looks down, and the eyes that soared at my side. An unreasonable look is on his face for just a short moment, then he smiles again.
Oh, that's quite a large knife for a pretty woman to be carrying around.
Oh, that's just sexist. Oh, you think so, do you? Look at how big sword, you know.
Oh, you sound friendly today.
Sorry, I just have a lot on my mind.
Oh, I can imagine that.
Can you? Why? I sigh and take a look around. It almost feels like time stands still here, as if this town is cut off from the rest of the world.
Yeah, we knew that.
That kind of peaceful atmosphere doesn't sit well with me. I feel restless just staying here with no apparent goal or schedule ahead of me.
Get better.
Yes,
schedule as soon as I get better.
Yes, exactly. I'm a person who likes to take action, one could say.
You look preoccupied, so I'm just going to leave you to it. If you need anything here, don't hesitate to call. Call where?
So, where to go?
Ooh.
Oh, we got folks, this is exciting. We can go to the outskirts of the town, or we can go to I'm off to the forest.
Oh, are you? Yep.
Yeah, I'm off to find the man again.
But see, okay, now remember this is like the village. That's clearly Crops, the village.
Yes.
That's clearly Tobias' house.
Yes.
That's the silent river,
The
and that's
lake.
the forest. Like,
Yes.
So it's really not that far. So the
No.
person who knows about the lake would know about the far village, and vice versa.
Yes.
Just want to confirm that with people.
I think they are, folks. Update for you. Feeling stronger each day, I decided to take a look around the forest for signs of any other survivors.
That's
If you're
good
playing
idea.
this, folks, you could go in the
outskirts and follow good old John Connery here.
Yes. Tobias told me that the cliff where he found me was quite a distance away. Maybe soon I'll ask him to take me there.
No.
But for now, I'd rather try and look into things myself. After all, he might start asking questions I don't want to answer.
Yeah.
As I head further into the forest, the intense feeling of solitude envelops me.
Yeah.
This place is so very far away from everything else. All the fighting of the war in my homeland.
It's like, it's not it envelopes me.
Yes, that's what I read it as. That's my dyslexia coming out.
Like
Folks.
envelopes
I
me.
read that as envelopes, but I knew it was wrong. I unconsciously look up through. I think I'm doing really well reading.
You're doing brilliant!
Because I have trouble with words.
You're doing
You didn't know,
brilliant!
folks. Trouble with words.
I've had problems with words too. You saw me, haven't you? I've had real stuttering moments, haven't I?
Yes. But not having read it before, I'm quite impressed I've been able to keep up as well as I am.
Yeah.
I unconsciously look up through the... It just shows you've got dyslexia, you can do anything. I unconsciously look up through the leaves of the trees above me as my thoughts fall on the dragon. The great being almost seemed to have come out of nowhere and then disappeared without a trace. Who do we know disappears without a trace? No one in the village ever talks about seeing dragons. The monsters there's me talking about words being okay.
I know, that's like me doing it earlier.
Jinxing it. The monsters they speak of seem like much smaller and more manageable creatures.
Yeah.
I stop for a break and lean up against the trunk of a large tree. Once again, I am reminded of how big a toll the winds have taken on me. That's when I notice something out of place in the foliage ahead. Kneeling down, I carefully brush the dry leaves aside to inspect it further. Ash?
Not ketchup and poker, I presume.
I only just got that one.
I suppose just right, just like ash, like from a volcano, sort of ash.
It looks like the remains of an impoverished campsite.
Improvised.
They are, folks.
No, I had to read it a few times. It could be ash from a campsite rather than volcano.
That's true.
More likely.
Or maybe it's a dragon. Curiously, I look around but see no other signs of people passing through. Maybe Tobias made camp on one of his longer hunts.
Yeah, maybe.
I get back up and dust the leaves off my clothes. I can't help but cast another glance around me as I turn to leave, a feeling stirring inside me that I can't quite place. Time passing, folks. More choices.
In all the cottage.
Well, she's in the forest. She should go to the cottage, but it's more exciting to go to the inn, isn't it?
Where do you want to go? This is your adventure. That's what Visual Novels are all about.
The inn.
I'm surprised though. I always imagine knights wearing armour. You don't seem to have any. Why is that?
I'm that awesome, I don't need any. Aaron has been asking a lot of questions like this one, seemingly fascinated by the fact that I'm a Templar. It's not that surprising really, as most people will live their whole lives without ever seeing a Templar, much less speak to one. I still feel kind of awkward about the attention though. This kind of admiration would have fit someone like Simon much better. He is more of a real Templar than I. I think you're underselling yourself, dear. We do have armour, but we only wear it when deemed necessary. It's a long trek through the mountains, and it didn't seem practical at the time. No one expected a dragon to come dropping from the sky. I like this better anyway. It's easier to move in uniform. Fighting in armour is something else.
Oh, that's right. She's wearing her armour, isn't she, today?
Yes.
Not her armour. We just talked about that. She's wearing her uniform
today,
isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah. Still, it's a bit of a shame. I would love to see what it looks like. What's your full name?
I don't get to open my mouth before she shoots out another question. My name is Lena Luna.
Lena.
And I'm going to let her sister do that one.
Ehrenfeld. Oh gosh, she's literally got sparkles in her eyes. Look.
Wow.
Literally sparkles in her eyes.
What?
It sounds so impressive! Oh, I guess that's to be expected. Oh, you Templars are from high-standing families, right? I'm so sorry, spotting my words out there. Oh, you Templars are from high-standing families, right?
It's usually like that, but I'm a bit of a special case. Sister's very excited here, she's dancing. I'm actually an orphan. Nailed it!
I knew she wasn't from a high-sign family. I didn't know she was an orphan.
But you
I
nailed
knew
it.
she was like an outsider coming in. An orphan?
Yes. A soldier found me in the woods and brought me back to the castle. One of the knights there decided to keep me on the grounds and later raised me as a soldier.
Then where did your name come from? Was it the soldier's name?
No, I don't know the soldier who found me. It's not my caretaker's name either. My name actually comes from the name of the forest where I was founded. It is called
Ehrenfeld.
Woods among the locals.
I think that's so bad. The forest had a name like that?
Well, there's a story behind why the forest is called that.
Tell me! I'd love to hear it!
Well, there is a local tale in the area about a noble knight called
Ehrenfeld,
who once fought in a war for his lord. One day, he went into the forest alone and met a
Dryad,
the spirit of the forest, with whom he fell in love.
Aww.
The dryad was crying. When he asked why, she explained that she couldn't take all the blood that was being shed in the forest and that it was making her sick. Very soon, she and her forest would die.
It's like our mystery guy in the red.
Yeah, could be. Hearing that,
Ehrenfeld
returned to his lord outside the forest. He knew that his lord was planning to enter the forest and ambush a band of enemy soldiers. When the lord and his soldiers approached, the knight turned on his own people to stop them from spilling more blood in the
Dryads
forest. He fell in the ensuing battle, taking all of his opponents with him. His spirit then returned to his beloved dryad. It is said that the forest grew even more lush and green after that, and that's why it was named after him.
That's quite a story. How sad for him. Although I really like the thought of you being named after him. You've got something to live up to.
Really? I'm not much for fairy tales, to be honest, and I guess they just needed to call me something. Besides, he turned against his own people just like that. That doesn't sound very noble or impressive to me.
Whatever you say, I still find it very romantic. Right, I guess we'll go with the inn, don't you?
Yes, I think so.
I think in all the options here,
I think the choices are numerous, but I think it's just one stands
drawn
out.
to the inn.
I
Yeah,
think
one
so.
stands out here. I'm thinking the inn we should go to. We're already here. Oh, come on. Just for today. Forget it! Oh, come on. I'd love to have dinner with such a beautiful girl as yourself. Huh? You really thought that would work? You're really not getting any free food. That's what you get for being lazy and hiding whenever there's work to be done. Oh, I guess I can't complain about that.
As I enter the inn, I see Gavin
Enter, just let him go back in again.
barking at Erin, who is working behind the counter. She's preparing a tray and strolls away from the disappointed Gavin to serve a guest. As she passes me, she sends me a smile as if we had been friends for ages.
We just told her a bunch of stories, so we get on quite well. Hi, Lena! Feel free to take a seat again! I'll give you a discount again! Huh? Someone why can't I get one? We're friends. No, we're not! And Lena isn't being lazy, she's wounded.
Erin points her nose in the air at Gavin's complaint and enters to the kitchen.
Okay.
And enters to the kitchen. And enters the kitchen.
Huh, she's tough.
Then don't skip work.
That's easy for you to say. It's not like I don't have other things to do. Oh, there we are.
Ah, red hair.
Red hair again.
Erin returns with a plate of freshly prepared
Oh, that's my
dinner.
favourite meal is dinner.
Dinner?
I like his voice. It does sound like it comes out of his mouth, doesn't it?
That's very, very good.
Here you go. Today's special. I'm sure you'll love it. It's dinner.
Who makes all this food?
My sister and I. Well, mostly my sister. I'll introduce you one day. She'll have to see how her herbs have been helping you along.
Thank you. It looks good.
Of course it
Do you
does.
think she has a sister?
I'm wondering something freaky's going on with her sister. We always hear about, but don't see. Oh, I think that's really creepy. It's like a decomposed mummy of her sister.
Oh no, don't say that. That's
And,
horrible.
and it's just like, I don't talk to it thinking it's real.
Oh, gosh, she is quite squeaky happy, isn't she?
She's a bit too happy for my liking.
Too happy. Heron smiles. Then she turns around and sends Gavin another skull before heading back to the kitchen. Are you two not getting along?
We're fine, never mind. Guess I'll just have to give him pay for my meal today.
I lift my eyebrow in disbelief, wondering just how often he manages to escape paying for his food here.
Right, do you want to give him your food, or do you want to keep your food to yourself?
Keep it for yourself. Do you always get your food for free here?
Not at all, but sometimes I get lucky. I usually come here since I'm not exactly cut out for the self-preservation like many of the other inhabitants in town.
I can imagine.
Why did that sound like an insult?
I feel the pain though. If I had to live here permanently, I probably wouldn't be fit for farming or hunting either. My world is a totally different one.
Yeah, we think she lives in a castle, don't we?
Yes, well, she's a knight, isn't she?
Yeah.
I finish my meal and leave the inn behind. It's getting late and I decide to return to the cottage. When I enter, I immediately notice Tobias. He seems to have just returned too. Back from hunting so late?
No, today was just a regular patrol.
Patrol?
Yes, I patrol the areas around town to make sure the people are safe from monsters.
I see. I wonder if he's always out of the house for so long, or if it's just because I'm here. Tobias turns away and concentrates on getting food on the table for us. She's only just eaten.
Yeah.
He takes out 2 plates and prepares the ingredients in silence. I just watch him for a while as he seemingly blocks out my presence. Why did you move up here on your own?
Who said I did it on my own?
Well, I haven't seen anyone else who appears to be a family member, so I just assumed. The town doesn't look like a place where people have lived for generations either.
I mean, they look quite young and new, don't they? It's not like elderly
Good
people.
observation.
Is that so?
Yes, it's just what I've said. You're young, and it seems that you know how to use your weapons well. I'm sure there were other opportunities open to you. Do you think they're all dead?
In fact, we're going back to Ghost Town theory.
Yes, that's why they're all so young.
Maybe. We'll be in.
So he's got a spiritual presence.
Yeah, the spiritual presence. Yeah. Oh, maybe. You think I'm a deserter, don't you?
No, I didn't at all. Tobias places the plates, I mean she might do, but I didn't, on the table, but
you are
to not look at me. It's not like the thought hadn't crossed my mind. I try to calm myself and continue ignoring his attitude. I was just wondering if you hadn't thought of making a difference somewhere else.
A difference?
He finally looks at me with a cold smile.
Have you made any differences so far?
Me?
Yes.
There's nobody else in the room.
As a highly praised Templar fighting for your lord and country, what difference have you made?
I'm surprised as the conversation is suddenly turned against me, and his taunt makes me frown. I haven't been in service that long. So far my missions have not been among the most important or groundbreaking, but I have made a difference. I still do.
Oh?
Tobias turns all his attention to me now, as if he's starting to have fun.
Then you would be satisfied if you died now, fighting for someone else's purpose, just acting any way he or she wants. You would have done what you wanted, right?
Yes. At least I would have done more than just kill some rabbits. Ooh.
Don't underestimate rabbits. They run really fast, you know. Actually, I'd like to see you catch your own dinner with that beloved sword of yours.
What?
Oh, so you're saying you can't do it?
I try to find the right words to fend this off. This was always one of my weak spots. Simon used to say that I was gifted in combat but helpless in simple self-preservation.
Oh. I see. Well, if there's one thing you can't do, it's lie. How amusing.
I can feel his ears turn red as he laughs at me.
My ears.
Oh, my ears turn red as he laughs at me. How dare he turn the conversation around like this?
Well, you're poking and prodding him.
It's true. Don't underestimate me.
I won't.
He turns back towards the table with satisfaction. This just grates my nerves even more. Besides, what kind of question is that about dying happy? I am still fighting for a purpose. There are still enough reasons for me to keep going. A goal like that is not just achieved in one day.
True.
I am almost surprised as he immediately faces me again, this time with a more serious expression.
You're right. I bet you haven't really found your goal yet.
What?
You talk all high and mighty about fighting for what you believe in, but you're just fighting for what others tell you is important. In reality, I'm sure you never even stop to think whether you agree or not.
That's not true!
You're going to be honest with yourself, and yet you tell others what they should believe in. This is why I dislike pretentious people like you Templars. No matter how amazing you seem, you're still just puppets.
Don't you dare say such a thing! The angry tone in my voice surprises even me and makes Tobias hesitant for a second. Don't talk about what you don't know.
Fine, maybe you shouldn't either.
It all started with the rabbits. Tobias takes his plate and leaves the cottage. I stay behind, still trembling slightly after the sudden surge of anger that came over me. That idiot! I whisper, that idiot. I whisper these words as I am standing there, unmoving. My home, my friends. How dare he talk about these things like that? The cottage is silent. The food Tobias left behind for me is still on the table, but somehow my appetite is gone. Okay, folks, we're running out of time, folks.
I'm thinking that we can get to the next day because it's night time.
Yes, let's see. I look out the window. In the waning sunlight, I see Tobias sitting on the hillside, staring at the horizon. His plate is on the grass beside him. Don't talk about things you don't know about, huh? The lingering feeling of defeat and anger nag at my mind, making it impossible for me to relax for the rest of the evening. I retreat to my room and close the door, staying there until sleep finally catches up with me.
So we'll stop it here then?
Yes, I think so.
Alright, so I mean, I enjoyed that.
I did as well. I hope you did it, folks at home. It's on Steam. It's called Blue Rose.
Yeah, play it yourself. Buy it for yourself if you really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a good demo. It's lasted a long time.
I mean, who knows how long it actually goes on for?
Yes, and it's intriguing. It is
it's a very good
intriguing.
Story, yes.
So thank you, assistant, for your help.
Oh, it's not a problem. It's been fun.
And thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.